Good evening, everybody. I'm Rob, and this is a rant. Let's start with this. I'm a soybean farmer who voted for Trump, and I'm begging the president to end the trade war. I was trying to stay off the internet for a week. I was trying to be happy. I was just trying to, not be a Debbie Downer for a week. But then, I can't tell you the company, but you could probably do the research yourself. I'm in New York, and relative to all the health insurance problems that are going on, which again is not a valid reason for the Democrats to shut down government at all, because it's just all bullshit. I got literally lots of clients that are getting screwed in New York because, I don't know, they paid into Medicare all their life. They got money taken out of their checks. They pay Medicare premiums every year. And every year their costs go up. And so several carriers, because it's no longer profitable, it was never about, helping the people. It's just, it wasn't profitable, have just randomly pulled out. And not only did they randomly pull out, they did so in a manner that is leaving literally thousands of seniors in New York State having to go find health care that they had no expectation to having to go and find. And it's just one more example of this top-down bullshit that isn't doing anything. All right, so again, I'm a soybean farmer who voted for Trump, and I'm begging the president to end the trade war. Everyone can go do their own research. This is just a rant, okay? So let's run through the things real quickly, because the title of this was $50 billion for them and zero for America, okay? $50 billion for everybody else, but not a damn dime for America, right? So U.S. soybean harvest starts with no sign of Chinese buying as Brazil, South America, sets an export record. Not only to that, Argentina is buying the rest of it, okay? So you basically have China, who, again, tons and tons of soybeans, but, they're just pissed off at America because Trump just wants everyone about him. There's no commingling, there's no working. It's always some, it's tariff this, tariff that. But at the end of the day, it's Americans suffering. The American people are suffering. And this farmers, you guys don't understand it. If all the farmers go out, all right, we already got crap all over our food. We got pesticides all over it. Just think about it. This is the last bastion of families that are literally going bankrupt. So, China bought 25% of Argentina's soybeans. And then on top of it, our president goes and bails them out even more. Your country can't run its damn freaking economy. And why do I got to pay for it? Why does Americans got to suffer for them? I don't understand that. Okay, so then we come over here and, we understand why. Because he's a Trump bro. He's a Trump bro. Because he kissed Trump's ass. The American people get to pay. And then on top of it, they get to pay while China's buying all the soybeans that they're supposed to be buying from us. They go to him. Am I freaking lost here? What the fuck is going on here? Okay, so let's just go a little bit more. Okay, so I started with the seniors rant. Okay, $50 billion. And here you go. Seniors face more expensive health insurance in 2026. We keep, I was just having a conversation the other day with a friend. And, the U.S. government's going to retire its B-1 Lancer fleet. It's 30 B-1 Lancer bombers. And they're expensive to maintain. And they're not going to retire them so they can give the money back to us. They're going to just retire them so they can build a larger fleet. And you ask this question, well, I don't understand. I got two oceans. I got the Pacific Ocean on one side. I got the Atlantic Ocean on the other side. Nobody's invaded America ever. I mean, the only people who colonialized America was us, and we're the only people that killed all the Indians, right? So, I mean, nobody's ever done anything other than 9/11 and a few other terrorist attacks, right? So, short of that, what's all this infrastructure for? So, we got $20 billion going to Argentina, and then, I don't care. I don't give a shit what side you're on it. I shouldn't have to pay for other people's wars. If you go out and start a war tomorrow with anybody on the streets in America and you get your ass popped, that's your problem. That's not my problem. That's not your neighbor's problem. That's not the rest of America's problem. But no, we got this, and he just, he's got billions. It's always top down. It's not top down, people. You know what we need to do next time? Bottom up, because this is just ridiculous. And again, we'll start with the fact that a farmer who voted for Trump is begging the president to end the trade war. And you know what? I before I started this video, there was a couple, Associated Press and a couple other people have that, Trump's going to do maybe a $10 billion bailout for these folks, right? Every year? Like, this logic is just not logic. So all of us pay more taxes so the president can feel better about pissing all over China, who's just as powerful as we are, right? And so what do? They stop, buying our shit, and now they're gonna go to the minerals, the rare earth minerals. They don't want to sell us those, right? So then we can't make bombs. So does that mean we go to war with China? It's like, what are we doing all this for? I thought we were supposed to have more money, more opportunities in our pockets, more blessings for America, and every day, grocery costs go up. Gas goes up. Winter's going to probably be one of the most ruthless winters in most of the country this year, and all the utilities are going up. And I go, why? Like $50 billion for the rest of the world and zero for Americans. Anyone else who's not angry, listen, look at your paycheck, be angry, but you know what? Next time, demand more from the people you're about to vote for, because they just seem to keep going there and enriching their own damn pockets. I'm sorry, when Marjorie Taylor Greene says that the Biden economy was better, you've known that you've hit a rough snag and that the next 3 years is just going to be hell. I'm Rob. Have a good night. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye for now.